Good morning student. As in our previous period we completed up to exercise 2 from unit 3. Yes, as we are doing workbook just now. So now we moving on with the next exercise, that is 3. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the given words. Okay. So now see, some words are given inside the bracket and we have to fill it with the correct form of the given word. Okay. So now on board I am writing direct answers. I am not going to write down whole sentence. So note it down. Question first, exercise 3. Fill in the blank. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the given words. Yes. Now on board I am writing direct answer. So you people note it down, complete sentence from your workbook in your notebook. Okay. So first it is given, lakhs of Indians died off. Then we having a blank and in the bracket starve is given. So now we have to use correct form. Lakhs of Indians died of starvation. Listen properly and note it down. Then after 2. The British dash their power in India. Okay. Into the bracket extend is given. So the British extended their power in India. Extended. Then after, knowledge should be dash and scientific. Practice is given in the bracket. So knowledge should be practical and scientific. Write down. Again I tell you, you have to write whole sentence. Then 4. The British could dash subdue the Indian princes. The British could easily subdue the Indian princes. Easily. Then after 5. Many dash leaders preached against untouchability. Many dash leaders preached against untouchability. So many religious leaders, many religious leaders preached against untouchability. Then after next 6. An Englishman dash Macaulay suggested a change. So in the bracket name is given. An Englishman named Macaulay suggested a change. Write down named. Then next 7. The Tipu of Mysore dashed the British till he died fighting. Now in the bracket fight is given. So the Tipu of Mysore fought the British till he died fighting. Fought. Then next blank given, there was a violence outbreak at Meerut. Okay. 8, it is given, cows are of dash colors but their milk has the same color. Now in the bracket difference is given, so cows are of different colors but their milk has the same color. Write down different. All the sentences we already read it in the chapter, that our story. Now next exercise, rewrite each sentence correctly. Okay. So now we have to write down the given sentences with the correct word or with the correct, that whatever the mistake is there we have to correct it, and again we have to write down the whole sentence. First one, it is given, Indian prince were short sight. So in this also I am not writing that question sentence. You people note down that from your workbook in your notebook. Write down first of all foot, four, rewrite each sentences correctly. Now what we have to do, we have to find it out the mistake which given in the sentence where it is, okay, and then again we have to write down the whole sentence with the correct that mistake, okay, correct that mistake. Oh, now first one, it is given, Indian prince were short sight. Write down that sentence. Then after, Indian prince were short sighted. Then second, it is given, we must education our children. We must education our children. Write down that sentence. Then after, we must educate our children. We must educate our children. Then after 3, it is given, they will help me to defeating him. They will help me to defeating him. Okay. So write down answer. They will help me to defeat him. they will help me to defeat him. Again I tell you, you have to write down this question sentences from your workbook in your notebook. Don't leave the space as it is. You have to note down, okay? Now, next, write down. Next it is given 4. There is a peaceful in the country now. There is a peaceful in the country now. Write down. There is peace in our country now. There is peace in our country now. Then after 5, there was a violence outbreak at Meerut. There was a violence outbreak at Meerut. Write down. There was a violent outbreak at Meerut. Okay. Now, next exercise 5. We use say, said if there is no object after the verb. So, what it is given that we use say, said if there is no object after the verb. I say that he is a fool. I said that he was ill. And we use tell or told if there is an object after the verb. What did he tell you? He told me that he was ill. Okay. So, now accordingly given this example, what we have to do? We have to put in say or said or tell or told. So, when we put say or said if there is no object after the verb. Yes, if there is no object after the verb, and when we put tell or told if there is an object after the verb. If there is an object after the verb. Okay. So, write down this 5. We use say or said if there is no object after the verb. Write down only these 2 sentences, note it down. We are not writing that examples given, okay. we use tell or told if there is an object. See the difference, okay? After the verb, after the verb. Now, our question is put in, say or said, or say or said, or tell or told, tell or told. 1. So, you have to write down sentences from your workbook. See in your workbook and note it down in your notebook. He dashed that he was tired. So, what comes there? See, the example is given. I said that he was ill. So, he said, okay. Then after 2, did she dash you anything? See, example is given. What did he tell you? So, what use there? Tell, when there is an object after the verb. So, here also, did she dash you anything? Did she tell you anything? Then 3, John dashed me that you were ill. John told me. John told me. Then after, next one, 4, I didn't dash your father anything. I didn't tell your father anything. Then Neha dash that she was very busy. Neha said that she was very busy. Then after 6, Anu dash that she didn't like Priya. Anu said that she didn't like Priya. Then after 7, did Mona dash she would be late? Did Mona tell she would be late? Then 8, please don't dash Dad what happened. Please don't tell Dad what happened. Then 9, Mother dashes that she was going to the market. Mother told us that she was going to the market. Clear? Now, Mohan said, that is a reporting verb. I have no money in my pocket. Reported speech. So, first of all, you have to write down this with the complete sentence, okay, in your notebook. After this, now, just pay attention what is given after this exercise. Mohan said, I have no money in my pocket. Said, that is reporting verb. I have no money in my pocket, that is reported speech. Mohan said that he had no money in his pocket. So, Mohan said that he had no money in his pocket. When the reporting verb is in the past tense, the verb in the reported speech is also changed into past tense. So, whenever reporting speech is given in the past tense, reporting verb is in the past tense, then the verb in the reported speech is also changed into past tense. Thus, we change V1 to V2, V2 to had plus V3, is MR to was were, has have to had. See, in this sentence only, Mohan said, I have no money in my pocket. So, here reporting verb said, that is in the past tense. So, in the sentence, see, I have, in that he had no money in his pocket. So, is MR, that is to was were, has have, to had, do does, to did, will, can, may, that is to would, could, might. Okay. Now, next, that exercise is given after this explanation. 6. Last week you went to a party. A lot of your friends were there. Here are some things they said to you. Now, some things that is given that said to you. Okay, as last week you went to a party, a lot of your friends were there, and here are some things they said to you. Sonu, I will phone you in the evening. Now, what we have to do in this exercise, we have to change this exercise, because see, before this, that explanation is given now. When the reporting verb is in the past tense, the verb in the reported speech is also changed into past tense. So, this exercise is based on that explanation. Okay, reporting verb and reported speech. So, Sonu, write down first. Write that information. When the reporting verb is in the past tense, the verb in the reported speech is also changed into past tense. Okay. Now, write down that example. Mohan said, here said, that is reporting verb, comma, double inverted comma, what Mohan said, I have no money in my pocket. Okay, so This thing is reported speech. Reported speech. This thing is reported speech, this is reported verb. Now, according to the given this explanation, when the reporting verb is in the past tense, the verb in the reported speech is also changed into the past tense. So, this is in the past tense, so we have to make changes over here. Yes, so write down Mohan said that he, now have is there, he had, we have to change it in the past tense, he had no money in his pocket, clear? Now, thus we can change, write down that after writing this, see these are the useful information, so that's why we are writing in our notebook. So, note it down, read it one time, two time to clear yourself. Thus, we change. What we change means we change V1 to V2 and V2 to V had plus V3. Then if is, am or are is there, then that going to be changed to was or were. Okay, then after this, has or have, that is to had, then do or does to did, will, can, may. This is changed to would, then could or might. Clear? So, write down this and you have to write down that previous sentences, question sentences. Okay. Now, further we will continue in our next period. In this period up to this much. Thank you. Goodbye.